What is up, guys? Chris Professional Dad, and I am here with another knife video. And today I'm going to show you a few knives that I've not done reviews on yet that I got at Blade Show. A couple knives. I'm also going to show you a fixed blade that was just sent to me by a good friend that is a viewer, a friend of the channel, and hopefully you guys understand and know what that means. If not, you will know soon enough. But I wanted to show you guys two knives that are absolutely fantastic. I've been waiting for the right opportunity to do the reviews on these. I'm going to do them both together and just run through this really quick. Before I do, I want to make a couple announcements about some things. Number one, I recently done the video on the Olatan's knives. Those are fantastic. I've been in touch with Olatan's. They actually reached out to me and told me, here is the code, because I mentioned it to you guys that there might be a code. I didn't have one. There is one on that video now. You cannot use it on Amazon. You can use it on their website, but the price on the Amazon knives and the price on Olatan's actual website is the same. I've looked it up, and actually you have far more options for the same knives on Olatan's website. And the 10% off, whatever knife you want to buy, you get 10% off. Use my code. It's Chris10, C-H-R-I-S, the number 10, Chris10. It's linked on that video, though. They're actually sending me a knife or two more to do some reviews on. And again, you guys know what that means. So anytime knives are sent like that, they come in, they go right back out in giveaways. So another one, speaking of giveaway, tomorrow night is Tuesday. We will have a giveaway tomorrow night. It will probably be one of those Olatan's from yesterday and maybe another knife as well. I might not be live though. My sister had surgery last week on her leg. It got staph from the hospital, and she is in intensive care, ICU, at Lexington UK Hospital on the 9th floor, which is one of the worst floors. So it's there's a chance that I will be over there with her, waiting to figure out how that goes. So it's been a crazy situation the last week with her having surgery on her leg, and then it turning out like it is. So I might not be able to be live. If that's the case, then what I will do is I will post a really short video, like always, for people to comment on. Because I still want to have the giveaways for you all. I still want to help you guys. I still want to be able to give these knives away that are being sent to me. I still want to do that. So I will post a giveaway video, like always, for you all to comment on. And then I will record me doing the giveaway video on a short. I will record doing the drawing, doing the random comment picker. I'll let you all, I'll record it. You all see the whole thing, and boom, that's the winner. The positive and the negative is, it won't matter if that winner is in the live or not. They're gonna win one way or the other. The first person I pick is the person I'm gonna give that knife away to, and if there's two knives, I'll have two winners. I might be on tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to let everybody know that. So if I am not on at 8 o'clock on the dot like every week, if I'm not on at 8 o'clock on the dot, I will not be on at 8:01, 8:05, 8:10, 8:10, 8:10, or anytime. It's done. Thankfully, this week wasn't the one for the TRM. That's next week on the 1st. So next Tuesday is the one where we'll be giving away the Three Rivers knife. All right. I wanted everybody to know that. Either way, though, we're giving a knife or two away tomorrow, one way or the other. Whether I can be live or not, I'm giving a knife to somebody. So, and they're sending me more knives. And by the way, I got some flashlights on the way. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I don't know if I should announce that or not. Somebody else is sending me some stuff. And I told you guys, I got something really big in the works. I don't know how it's going to work out, but if it does work out, oh my gosh, it'll be big. It'll be big for my boys. And all right, so let's get on to these knives. The very first one I'm going to show you, I don't know which one I want to start with because they're both so daggone good. Let's start with the good one. This is the really, really good one. All right. Everybody knows I tell you all the time that Protech is my absolute favorite brand. I love Protech. The Mordax is my absolute favorite knife, and I also have the TR3. Now, I'm wanting to get the TR4 and the TR5. In fact, right now, guys, if you are interested, right now on Blade HQ, they have this TR3 on Blade HQ right now, the No Forks Given Blade HQ exclusive from Blade Show. It was a Blade Show exclusive, and they've got the ones that were left over. They've got them right now. They're selling them on Blade HQ. The TR3 No Forks Given. It's a Blade HQ and Blade Show exclusive on there right now on sale. It's a good price too for it. I think they're like $230 or something like that. Not a bad price. But I love Protech. Now, I'm not big on autos. Everybody knows that. I tell you guys that all the time. But I do have several autos, including this Protech right here, which is really cool. Aluminum handles, 154 cm blade steel. This is a fantastic knife. Great action. I love the look of it. I love this knife. All American made. 100% made in the US of A. Now, my favorite brand is Protech, but another brand that I absolutely love, and I tell you guys all the time, it is iconic for several reasons, but one reason in particular is that right there, that pocket clip, the Chavez. Now, I've got several Chavez knives, 5 or 6, counting that Boker Chavez Mini Redemption collaboration, a couple blue labels, a couple red labels. I think I got 6 total. But this right here is bad to the bone. This is a bad boy right here. This sucker is just awesome. This is the Liberation, and I love this. It's titanium on one side, and it is carbon fiber on the other. Now, this is not American made, but it's a fantastic knife, the Liberation 229. This goes for about $350 right now on Blade HQ. You can probably find them a little cheaper somewhere on sale, but great knife. Now, everybody knows that Protech and Chavez done a collaboration, and I wanted that so bad, but they was constantly sold out. They were constantly sold out. Right now, they have a few available on Blade HQ, I think, but they keep selling out really fast. At Blade Show, they were selling quick, very quick. But I was able to get over there and get one, and here it is. This boy right here. This is a Protech Chavez automatic. Now they have one that's they have 2. This one is $330 right now on the website. They have another one that's $390. The other one has a DLC coated blade and tritium inserts in like the button lock and stuff like that. But this is the Chavez Knives Redemption automatic knife, black aluminum handles. This is an American made Chavez. It's a Protech, American made Protech, but it's a Chavez. It's made in America. That's fantastic. It does come with the pocket clips, both of them. So you got this one and you've got the regular pocket clip. You can put both of them on there. It's a fantastic knife. The same thing you get with all other Protechs or Chavez's you get with this. Now, man, it's been eating at me that I wasn't able to get that crossbar D2 Chavez. Daggone it, I want that, and I've been looking for them everywhere, and I can't find them anywhere. They're just not released yet to the general public. As soon as they do, I'm going to get 1 or 2 of those and try to do giveaways with a couple of those. But look at this knife. This is fantastic. This is an automatic. Still a knife that I'm probably not going to carry because it's an automatic, but it is a knife that I absolutely love. I mean, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I'm always honest with you guys, and I tell you, I want you guys to know the truth about it. It's got really sharp edges right here. So it does dig into your palm really bad when you hold it. Unless you're holding it just like a knife like this, just like a straight, grip, which, let's be honest, nobody ever holds a knife like that. You hold a knife like this, with the knife in your palm. It digs pretty bad. It stings. It gets you. But I didn't buy this knife to use. I didn't buy this knife to beat up on or to take it out and use it like a tactical knife. I bought it because it was a Protech Chavez collaboration automatic, and I wanted it. And this thing is fantastic. Now, okay, so the overall length is 7.875 inches. It has a 3.375 inch blade. The blade is black coated. Now the other one is DLC black coated. This one's not. That's why the other one is $390. This one's $330. The other one also has tritium inserts in the push button lock. This one doesn't. S35 VM blade steel. So a good blade steel. Tough, good edge retention, corrosion resistance, all the things you want. I love the jimping on that. Look at that. That's the kind of jimping I'm talking about. I always say it. I love that is my type of jimping, where it's just chunks taken out of the top. That is good jimping right there. That's the kind of jimping I love. They are calling this a Tonto. I mean, I guess it is a Tonto. To me, that's a classic Tonto, though, not like a tactical modern day Tonto. Like, hold on, for instance, when you think of Tonto, you think of that right there, But honestly, if you look at old samurai swords and stuff that we think of classic Tontos, they don't look like that. They look like that. So this is a true Tonto tip. Great swedge on top, great grind work. It's just beautiful. I mean, this thing is just so beautiful. The work on it is gorgeous. All the way around, it is gorgeous. I mean, it feels great in the hand, all except for that one spot right there where it digs really bad, and it does dig bad. I mean, it digs really bad. Other than that, like right up here and stuff, it feels good in your hand, except for that one spot. Daggone if it wasn't for that one spot. Black aluminum, black coated aluminum, anodized aluminum, black anodized aluminum. It's right hand only tip up. You can't rotate the pocket clip. It's right hand only tip up. Now you can change the pocket clip to the skull or the plane. We already said that. It is an automatic, push button automatic on washers. Now I've actually heard somebody say that they wanted to take the springs out of theirs and just make it a straight push button or button lock knife. Not an automatic, but just a straight button lock. If I knew how to do that, I would carry this knife a lot. All the time. I would love to carry this knife. I would definitely carry this knife a lot if it was just a button lock and not an automatic. Just because I don't carry automatics, that's not my style. I love the look of this. I love the look of my LUDT and some of my Bokers. I just don't carry them because I'm not a big auto guy. That's why you don't see me doing the whole OTFs out the fronts. I like them. They're just not my style. I don't really get into them. Now, when I got kids that are grown up and moved out of the house and I don't have to worry about stuff like that, I might get into that a little bit more. But I just don't really invest a lot of money into OTFs and automatics. So I wish, if that's the truth and you can do that, can somebody please let me know in the comment section below that yes, you can change that, because I would definitely do that. I wouldn't do it. I'd probably find somebody that could do it. I would love for this to be just a push button knife. The weight is 4.45 ounces. That's about right. It's a heavy knife. It's got some weight to it. And I love the fact it's on washers. I love the fact the designer is Ramon Chavez, but it's an American-made, USA-made Protech. I love that. This thing is fantastic. It really is. This is an awesome knife. This is the best of both worlds. My boys, some of you all saw this. My boys were actually asking me what a collaboration was. And I was making a joke about, how moms and dads have babies and stuff like that. Well, that's what knives do too. You take one knife and another knife company and they get together and they have a baby knife, and it's a collaboration, and that's how you get this knife and this knife spawns this knife. And I done a little video to make them laugh, and I actually posted it because they wanted me to, and I thought it was funny, but I took it right back down because it apparently wasn't very funny, but I thought it was hilarious. My boys was laughing, and honestly, it's about them anyway. So fantastic knife. I love this thing. Great knife. If you like automatics, if you like Protech, if you like Chavez, you will love this thing. All right. The next knife is this boy right here. This is the Kizer Retro. What a cool daggone knife. But I'm going to be honest with you. The same exact issue that knife has, this knife has, only worse. When I was at Blade Show and I was at the Kizer booth, I liked this knife a lot. I wanted the drop bear that said Galaxy's best dad or Galaxy's greatest dad. By the time I got over there, they were gone. I wanted to get one of those. Kind of, just my own Father's Day present, I guess, to myself. But I wanted to get that. It was gone. So the next thing I know, I started looking around, and I really like these retros. They had the black one and this one. And my son, Sebastian Bash, was with me from the military. He was with me that day walking around. And he was like, Dad, I like that one. That's the one you should get. So I was like, yeah, actually, this one's got micarta, so that actually works out. I'll definitely take this one. I love the looks of it. I love the looks of this thing. It looks so daggone cool. The blade shape is so great for EDC. And here's the best thing about the blade. It's not only a drop point that's got a great swedge, almost like a dagger style blade or a leaf shape or whatever. Look at the jimping on top. You got the jimping right there and the jimping right there. So you've got some really good jimping. You've got dual thumb studs, and you've got some really massive fullers. So you can do, if you know how to, you can do, I can't do the Spidey, I just can't do it. I tried, I just can't do it. Now, front flip, I've gotten to where I can do the front flip. So front flip, I'm good. I'm finally getting to where it doesn't matter what knife it is. If it's a front flipper, I'm good. Or you can open it with the dual thumb studs. Just boom. Action's great. Action's great. It is a liner lock with good thick steel liners. It has a micarta spacer there. It does have a very true deep carry pocket clip. The screws are flush with the handle, and it is reversible. So it's left hand or right hand, tip up. Great knife all the way around. Beautiful handle. Micarta and brass. It's got brass pivot collars. Just beautiful. I mean, this is such a nice daggone knife to look at it. And the price is fantastic. It's Nitro V blade steel, which, I mean, ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Nitro V is pretty good daggone blade steel. I mean, when you're talking this price range, Nitro V is a great blade steel. Toughness, edge retention, I mean, it's a great blade steel for this price range. Coming in at $74.95 for this. Now, you also can get the black one, and it is G10 in brass. Everything is the same except for it's black G10 instead of brown micarta. Same price, $74.95. It's also Nitro V. Now they're calling this a drop point. I mean, I guess that's what I would call it too, is a drop point. But man, that's got a good belly. That's got a good flat grind. That is such a good EDC blade right there. Oh my gosh, that's slicey, good piercing tips, stabbing, poking, prodding, whatever you need to do. Good edge, good sharp edge. This is a good knife. The only thing, and I love the fact that it's got these very straight line handles, with the exception of this one finger choil. The only thing I don't like about it is the same thing. When you hold it right there, that corner digs into your palm bad. And it is a pretty sharp corner, as you can see. It is a very, very sharp corner. Not literally sharp, but it's got a point to it. So that point digs in. I wish it was rounded a little bit more. If it was rounded a little bit more, you wouldn't feel that or notice it. But because it's such a point, it does come to a point right there. You see that point right there? That is a point of contact with your palm, and it puts all the pressure on that one singular point. So you feel it. If it wasn't for that, this thing would feel so great in the hand, because with the finger choil, it feels great in the hand everywhere but that. Kind of like that, just like this one. But it's even worse than this one. This one feels even worse, that digging into your palm. Maybe that's something that you could take some sandpaper or file down a little bit and get rid of that issue. But there's definitely a significant apex point right there. So I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. But regardless, it is 8.1 inches in overall length, a 3.5 inch blade, Nitro V blade steel, drop point blade, satin finish, a plain edge. The handle material is brass and micarta, and again, you can see the brass. And you can see the brass around the pivot collar. So brass and brown is the color. The weight is 4.5 ounces. Pretty similar to this one, 4.5 ounces. Right hand. Now it says that it's not reversible, but it's clearly reversible. So it is right hand or left hand. Tip up only. Flipper and thumb studs, liner lock. It is called the Retro for everyday carry, and it is made in China. And we just done that video last night about the China stuff. I put it on here last night, so you guys, yeah, we definitely talked about that. This is one of Kizer's really good knives that have come out lately. Everything about this is great for EDC. This is a fantastic EDC knife. Take that away, and if anybody from Kizer would ever watch me, not that they ever would, because I'm a nobody, I'm too small for all that, but so nobody from Kizer will ever see this. But if they did, I would tell them this would be the perfect EDC knife. Not the perfect EDC knife, but it would be a great, perfect EDC knife for what they're going for. I mean, they really hit the nail on the head. They want to round this off. Definitely round that off. Because, man, that digs into the palm so bad. Other than that, everything about this knife is fantastic. It looks great. It feels great everywhere else. It's got the jimping on it is great. I want jimping down the blade. I don't want a little bitty spotted jimping right here that you can barely feel. I want a knife when it's for EDC, when you're going to be making an EDC knife, you've got to consider the fact that they're going to be using this for EDC, and they're going to be using it for a lot of different purposes, whether it be slicing food or food prep or cutting down boxes or whatever. You've got to think about that. And there's going to be multiple grips and holds in an EDC knife. You've got to allot for that and allow for that and consider that when you're producing the knife. And a knife like this, where they've got that jimping in a good long stretch of jimping right there, that is not like super aggressive like this, but it is aggressive. You can feel that jimping. That's a good amount of jimping. And then they give you more jimping right down here on the drop of the blade, on the drop of the point, I should say, where it just starts dropping. That's great. So now if you do need to hold it in different grips, you've got that jimping that you're needing. I love that. All in all, this is a great daggone knife. I love this thing. And for 75 bucks, that's a home run. A home run. This is a great knife. Even this little thing right here that reminds me of the Kizer Momo, except for the difference is the Kizer Momo is sticking way up here like this. This does give you enough real estate and traction to where you can open it easy, but it's not protruding enough to where it's going to snag and catch on everything like the Momo does. So, I mean, they just hit everything that they was going for with this knife, in my opinion. It's a fantastic knife. And by the way, if your hands aren't like mine, you might not have that issue. You might not have that issue if your hands are smaller than mine or something. You might not have that issue at all. So, you know, it is what it is. Just for me, it digs into my palm. But that's not the knife's fault. The knife is the knife. Whether it is what it is, I would like that rounded. Other than that, great knife. I want to show you guys this knife really quick and finish this up. This is a fixed blade that was sent to me by a good friend. I don't know if he wanted me to say his name or not, so I'm not going to. I appreciate this. I told you in the email, thank you very much. This is a fantastic knife. I really like this knife a lot. I'm not familiar with this brand. I've heard of this brand, but I don't have anything by this brand other than this knife. This is a brand called Mazerin. Now you can find these on Amazon, Blade HQ, whatever. Now this particular knife you can't find everywhere. This knife can be found on eBay and places like that, but you can also find it at Chicago Knife Works. And I looked this knife up everywhere, and everywhere I was looking up, it was about 60 bucks. But on Chicago Knife Works, it's on sale right now for just under $40. So a great price. This is an Italian-made company knife, Italian-made knife. Great outdoor or EDC fixed blade. Great little EDC fixed blade. Or outdoor. I could see this being used for outdoors. Camping, stuff like that. It's got a good drop point, good flat grind. Now this one does have half serrations, half plain edge. That's great for outdoors. Cutting rope, vines, whatever else. And you can still baton with it. You can feather stick with it, do whatever you need to. It's got a good thick spine, and it is a full tang knife. Comes with a nylon sheath that does have the belt loop, and it is a button snap locking system to lock the knife into the, not really locking system, but just a button snap to keep the knife in the sheath. Textured G10 handles. Now these are removable, and I'm pretty sure not sure. can't remember if this is the one that has the hollow scale so you can put stuff in it. I think this is the one with the hollow scales where you can put stuff in it. Is this the one? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. Fantastic knife, just under $40. 7.75 inches in overall length with a 3.5 inch blade. Oh, it's 440 stainless steel. 440 stainless steel. I mean, that's a good stainless steel. I mean, you're talking a buck 110, or not 110, but 119. You know, good stainless steel. It's gonna be really tough. Stainless 440 is a good, tough stainless steel. It's gonna have good corrosion, excellent corrosion resistance. Maybe not the best edge retention, but it's gonna be super easy to sharpen. Yeah, a great knife. Gray sculpted G10 handles. Now, somebody mentioned a fixed blade that had the daggone, I think it was James, I don't know. I think somebody said that this one is one that you can put stuff in the handles. I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong. But either way, regardless, this is still a cool knife. It's an Italian-made knife, and Italians make good daggone knives. I like the look of this a lot. Me personally, I would rather it be a full plain edge, but they don't offer this. Every one that they have of this, they do have different handles, different colors and stuff. I think they even have an orange one on Chicago Knife Works. And by the way, Chicago Knife Works is, yeah, orange and black. They have the gray like this. They have black. And they have orange. Yeah, so sculpted G10 handles. It's got good weight to it. Feels good in the hand. I mean, it's a great daggone knife. Great daggone knife. Chicago Knife Works. If you're not familiar with them, check them out. They are such a good place to buy knives, because any place that you get a knife from, before you pull the trigger, metaphorically speaking, of course, not literally, but before you go ahead and hit buy, go check out Chicago Knife Works, because they've got phenomenal prices on their stuff, and you could probably save yourself $20, $50, depending on what you're looking at. You could probably save some good money at Chicago Knife Works, so check them out. But this is a great knife, great little fixed knife or fixed blade, camping knife, outdoors knife, or a great EDC knife. Great weight for an EDC knife. Great blade, piercing tip, good flat grind. I mean, what a good little knife. A great little knife, actually. There you go. Now, I'm going to have to reach out and make sure that they don't mind, because I'm pretty sure that they don't. And they said that I could do whatever I wanted with this, and you guys know the deal. Knives that come in, go back out. So this will be another giveaway knife. This is a fantastic fixed blade. Somebody will really like this. If you like collecting fixed blades, you will like this knife. Everywhere I've looked, this was a more expensive knife than Chicago Knife Works. Chicago Knife Works just has a phenomenal deal. MSRP on this is $100. Yeah, that's not right. $126. Yeah, there's no way. But $60 everywhere else I looked, and Chicago Knife Works has it just under 40. So that's a good knife. The last one I want to show you really quick, I just want to take a second to show you this, because this is really daggone cool. A good friend of the channel, Bjerkels, who has helped me out a lot. Brad, I hope I'm saying your name right. He has a Cerakote company. He has helped me a lot with something that I'm working on, and I will forever be grateful to him, and I will probably literally be forever in his debt very soon. Hopefully. But he has gotten into making some knives, and he's made some fixed blades. He just sent me some pictures earlier of a really cool fixed blade that he made with a 1950s Japanese machete, and it is a gorgeous fixed blade. He done really good. While I was gone to Blade Show, this showed up at the house. This was one that he just put together. He just wanted to test it out and try his hand at it. And I just wanted to show it because it's really cool. He made this and sent it to me. He made it with his own hands, and I really appreciate this. And I will forever keep this. This will be a piece of my collection forever, and I appreciate it. And this is a really cool little, now he does the Cerakote work, like a little boot knife, a little, you know, just a little, just a bug out bag knife, backpack knife for looks. I mean, this serves a lot of purpose. And I think this was his very first one. So what a home run on your very first attempt. And the one that he made, that he sent me pictures of today, looks like something that you would see on Blade HQ. It is phenomenal. Keep doing what you're doing. You are going to go a long way. You have definitely a future in making knives, designing knives, making knives, producing knives. If that's the route you want to go and be a part of, you will have no problem, because you have a creative mind. It's obvious. You're very good at that kind of stuff, and already look how far you've come in your skills. You've done a great job. Bravo, kudos, keep doing what you're doing, and maybe one day we'll see your knives on Chicago Knife Works or Blade HQ. I would not be surprised. You've got a gift, so keep it up. Thank you for this. I will keep this forever. This will go to my boys one day, and I appreciate it. And by the way, it's got Old Glory on it. So, all right, guys, there you go. Those are the knives I wanted to show you guys. Remember, the code for the Olatan's knives is Chris10, but it's also linked on the video. You have to go through Olatan's website to get that on any of their knives. That 10% off. Chris10 is the code. And also be looking for a giveaway video tomorrow, and be looking for me to be on at 8. Just go ahead and plan for me to be on at 8. But if I'm not on at 8 by 8:01, I'm not getting on. So because I'm over there at the hospital with her, and hopefully everything just works out and everything will turn. So I appreciate you guys. I'm Christian Professional Dad. I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives, and I will see you in the next one.